Yo, what is up guys, Face here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be going over the new bundle that has just arrived in the store. It is called the Smashing Platoon, and as you can see it consists of the T-34-3 and the Obj 252U. Now I'm going to be letting you know if this bundle is worth the 12,000 gold that it is being sold at, and if I think both these tanks are decent enough that you actually need them. And obviously you don't need any tank or any premium tank of that matter, but I'm just going to let you know if these tanks are decent enough to be bought. Now, first of all, I'm going to go over the T-34-3, as this is a tank that I don't believe that you need to buy, especially it's not in this bundle, as it is going for a very expensive price. As you can see, 12,000 gold. If you haven't seen my review on the Iron Predators bundle, which is going for 7,500 gold for all three premium tanks. And obviously these three premium tanks are not as good as these tanks that I've mentioned in this video. However, if you want to see the review on them, there is a link at the top right of your screen right about now that you can click on and go and view that. But first, let's go over the T-34-3. Now, why I don't think it's an amazing tank to get is because there is a Chinese tier 8 medium that is called the T-34-2, and it is basically the exact same tank. Now, I say that because it has the exact same gun. Basically, it's a 400 alpha gun, with the only exception that this tank has a 3.2 second aiming time. While it is amazing, it's not as good as the T-34-3, the premium tank, that has 2.9 second aiming time, which obviously there's not a massive difference, but that difference will be noticed. And obviously I don't have any equipment on this vehicle that I'm speaking about now, so you can reduce that 3.2 seconds to a lot less. Now, why I think this tank is actually better is because it has basically the exact same turret, but at a smaller footprint. As you can see, the turret on this tank is a lot smaller than that of the T-34-3. The hull is weaker than the T-34-3, but you do get a way smaller footprint. This tank is a lot smaller than the T-34-3, which allows you to be a harder target to hit. And because the turret is smaller, the weak spots that you would usually see on the cheeks when you load heat or high premium rounds on higher penning guns is a lot harder to hit on this tank than it is on the T-34-3. And that is basically why I don't recommend the T-34-3 to get it solo, as you can get it solo for I believe 5,000 gold, which is actually a good price for a tier 8 premium tank. However, for this premium tank, like I said, there is a free variant and I don't recommend spending gold on it. As you can see, the 252U is actually 8,000 gold right now, and that is definitely not a good price. It is a fantastic tank, and let me go over it, but for 8,500 gold being sold separately, I don't think it's a great deal. It does come with its legendary camouflage, which, while it does look pretty nice, it obviously is not, camouflages are not really worth, or you're not getting any, you're not getting your worth out of your gold by buying a legendary camouflage, as it has no bonuses besides looking a bit cooler than the regular camouflage. And why I think the actual Obj 252 is actually amazing compared to its similarity tanks in the tech tree like the IS-3 and the IS-5 is that while the IS-3 and IS-5's upper plate can be penned by most rounds, but the Obj 252, this tank, cannot be. The upper plate on this tank is actually amazing. As you can see, these plates are a lot steep angled, and that allows it to, when in a face hug position, even not even face hug position, this tank will bounce many shells on its turret and on its upper plate. It's basically impervious to any shells. However, if you angle it incorrectly at this angle here, many shells can go directly through the side of it. That is with any pike nose tank like the IS-7 and stuff. As soon as you over angle it, you can be penned through the upper plate. But at this front facing position, you're basically impervious to shells on the upper plate and the turret. However, as you can see, the lower plate is a lot larger than that of the IS-3 and IS-5 and most Russian vehicles at tier 8, and that's basically what it needed, because it's basically impervious to shells on the upper plate. And so while it has this bigger lower plate, I don't think it's a detriment to the tank. Now obviously this tank can side scrape incredibly well as well, so you want to be side scraping in it if you are on flat ground to hide that lower plate. And if you can use its gun depression, which it does not have a lot of, I believe it's 5 degrees of gun depression. It actually has 6 degrees of gun depression, which is more than that of the T-34-3 and T-34-2 with 5 degrees. So and it has a higher alpha of 420 alpha. So the 252U is obviously a better vehicle than its counterpart in this bundle, which is the T-34-3. And talking about the bundle, you get these ×5 boosters as well. They are only available to the tank. It only applies to the tanks in this bundle. So you don't, unfortunately, you cannot use these on your tech tree vehicles, which kind of sucks. And that goes for both these XP boosters. They only go for the T-34-3 and the 252U. You get them fully equipped in this bundle, which is a very nice additive to it. You don't have to spend any credits on it. But like I said, the 8,000 gold that the 252U is going for and the 12,000 gold for both of them is not a great deal, seeing as you can, if you compare it to most of the other tier 8 bundles and tanks that have come out in the past month, they have been a lot cheaper than this. And while the 252U is better than any of the tanks you're going to get out of the Iron Predators bundle for 7,500 gold, they are a lot cheaper and you get 3 of them. And I definitely recommend you going over the review that I made on those tanks so you can learn more about them. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Let me know if you agreed with any of the things that I said in this video. You can leave a comment down below or in my Discord server. There is a link in the description for that. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It really helps me out. And obviously, we're about to hit 400 subs, so I'm very grateful for that. And that's it for me today, guys. And I'll check you guys later. Peace.